Hi, Aries. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a general reading. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides about any energy going on around you, things to think about, things that may be coming towards you, any guidance that our angels and spirit guides have for you. So let's call in our guides. Welcome back. This is for my sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Let's see what our guides say. Spirit, please share with me. This is a spot on reading. It should feel like a personal reading. If it does, let me know in the comments. Hit that like button. Let me know if you like these types of readings. Spirit, please share with me any messages. What is it that you have for us? Things to know. I am listening for you now. I have water magic. So that is more emotions. Okay, the emotions are flowing. It feels more along the lines of allow your emotions to flow. It's okay to feel what you're feeling, is what they just said. It's okay to have tears of joy, tears of sadness. So it's more of a be in tune with your emotions. Sometimes we try to push those emotions away or cover them up with like falsehood, they're saying. So right now, they're asking you to be more in tune to why am I feeling happy? Why am I feeling sad? Why am I grieving? You know, whatever it is. So, and allow yourself to feel. Okay. Sometimes we just push those emotions away. And guess what? Guess where they go? They end up in our gut somewhere and they stir inside of our soul and they get trapped in there. And then we have to do a bunch of purging. And so you're better off just feeling them as they come and acknowledging them when they come. I have giving love, being available. They're saying giving love not only to a relationship, but you can see there's cats. This looks like some kind of, friendship pact here. But it's just a sense of my friends, my family, my animals, strangers. We have the capacity to give infinite love in this universe. And as an Aries, you have a huge heart. So I would say, I think you're probably doing a good job already of giving a lot of love, but being available to basically anybody who needs your love is how I feel. And I have planting the seeds. Okay. It's more of a feeling of the things that you've been working on. It feels more the seeds that you've already planted right now for me than maybe you are planting future seeds or you're always planting seeds. But I feel like the seeds that you have been planting, we're going to start to see the result of. So maybe that's what they want you to know, like something that you've been working on for a long time or something that you just have been putting a lot of effort into. Like, is this ever going to come into fruition? I'm going to say yes. I feel like you're on the verge of something kind of really growing. I have a 5 of Pentacles. I have a 9 of Wands. I have a King of Pentacles. I have a Sun. Okay, I'm definitely in agreement with that. They're pulling you out of a difficult period. If you feel like you have been, it felt like for a second there, 1 step forward, 3 steps back, that I'm just either spinning my wheels in a certain direction or life hits me hard on life's terms. And I'm not that you're tired. It's just you do it and you get through it and you're strong, but you just wanted something to come in that's a little bit easier. I feel like your day has come. Okay. This is some kind of abundance. Okay. It's an abundance, an opportunity of wealth. It's an opportunity that you can create wealth for yourself. They're saying even. And it's even something new. It could be a new job. It could be a promotion at work. It could be, this is the year I start a new business, but there's power in this new beginning is what they just said, that this gives you almost this feeling of infinite power, like the sky's the limit. So it could be a type of position where it's up to you. Maybe it has commission, or you can travel the ladder, something like that. But it was kind of this feeling of infinite power is yours. And part of me feels like you like that. It's that you're motivated by those types of things, that you do better under the circumstances of, based on my effort, I'm rewarded. If I put in a lot of effort, I'm rewarded. So you maybe you're probably a succeeder because of that self-drive or self-motivation. So they're telling you that, this is kind of the sky's the limit. So go for it. I have a 7 of Cups. I have a Devil. I have an Emperor. And I have a 7 of Swords. This is somebody, it came into me as sabotage. Not that anybody's out to hurt you, but it could feel like a block. It could feel like somebody coming in and saying something along the lines of, oh, I wouldn't do that. Like planting the seed of doubt, not necessarily telling you that you can't do it, but somebody, I don't know, trying to burst a bubble for some reason. All right. This could be anybody. It could be a jealous coworker. It could be somebody who is envious of you. It could be somebody who just doesn't believe in you. And they're just kind of twisting the words. I would totally ignore this person. Okay. This person is not anybody that is in your circle of helping you to expand. Okay. You have this beautiful sense of, I have a plan, and, I'm planting seeds, or I've planted seeds. But I love this card, this particular Emperor card in this deck, because of this like map. I don't even know if it's a real map. It's not a real map, but some kind of plan. And it's at his feet, and he's put some effort into it. And I just feel like he knows that plan inside and out. He doesn't even have to look at that plan anymore. He understands it. He takes action. He's moving forward, and he's not going to let anybody hold him back. If this is an emperor who's trying to create an empire for themselves, they're not going to listen to somebody who says, oh, I wouldn't do that. So they're going to look at that person and say, well, I am. You wouldn't do it because you're not capable of doing it. You wouldn't do it because you don't have the drive that I have. You wouldn't do it because you're not as good as I am. So that's the person that you don't listen to. And I have a 7 of Wands and a King of Cups. So this is a sense of perseverance, and I love myself, and I'm going to achieve what I need to achieve. So I'm not going to give, the one thing I'm not giving up on is myself, and loving myself, and knowing that I can achieve anything I set my mind to. So this infinite abundance of wealth or ability coming at you is really based on this kind of self-worth and this drive. So just know that nothing can knock you down. It's you believing in yourself when nobody is there to tell you that you're amazing. Not everybody's going to walk up to you every day of the week and say, oh my God, you're perfect, you're wonderful. No, you've got to you got to pat yourself on the back when nobody else is patting you on the back. That's the energy. And you got to know that I am this emperor and I've got a plan. Spirit, please share with me wisdom. You are being called to serve as a mentor for someone, as a role model, a guide who can show the way. Use your wisdom and your experience. Spirit wouldn't be putting people in front of you that need you unless you're the one who can help them. Okay. Spirit will put strangers, friends, family members in front of you because you'll have the answers that they're seeking. You'll be the person who can listen. You'll be the person who can guide them. Okay, so keep that in mind. You've gathered wisdom over the years, and they're asking you to share that, to give back. So there's a sense of somebody or multiple people may be guided to you, and it'll be your job to help them. I have movement. You'll make good progress now, and you will be able to overcome any obstacle in your path. Big leaps forward are possible. So there's nothing holding you back with that Seven of Wands. And this perseverance of, I had said in the beginning, you struggle with 1 step forward, 3 steps back, but you are always in motion. Okay, you are always moving forward. Believe it or not. I mean, it doesn't seem like it. It's progress, not perfection, but it is a sense of, I'm never going to give up. I'm never giving up on myself, because I either have a dream, I know where I want to end up, I know that I'm worthy and deserving, I know that I've got this new opportunity, this new beginning coming to me. So there's a sense of, the one thing I do know for sure is I will never give up on myself, because that's something that's either inbred in you, or that's your walking mantra, I think. I have offerings. You will be offered a new position, investment opportunity. Think about it, research it, careful before you accept it. So we have some kind of offer coming in the near future for some of you. And I have frozen. There may be a hiring freeze or no new work. Be aloof, leaving you out in the cold. So if this has happened to you, if you feel like you have no forward movement, you feel frozen, maybe this is Spirit's way of saying, hey, you've got the knowledge, you are in motion, there's an offer coming. So things are changing, okay? Something is shifted, so that we've got this shift in the universe around you that is trying to take care of you. But I really like the energy around you today, Aries, with I'll never give up on myself. And I think that that's a great way to go through life, because we carry ourselves with us the entire time. And you're really, at the end of the day, you've got family and friends, but you have to be self-reliant is really what is the most important thing. Spirit, can I have some messages? So I feel like overall your message from Spirit today is a reminder of your infinite power, and that the sky is the limit is what they want you to know. Spirit, please share with me. Be patient. Trust the wait. Everything is coming together. I know patience is hard for some of us, but at the same time, going all the way back to those planting the seeds, all the hard work that you've done, all the years of effort, learning, showing up for life, there's a day that pays off for all of us. So, don't ever give up on yourself, and don't ever forget, how much time and effort you've put into yourself, that, because you do have a lot going on inside of you. All of us do. You have special gifts. Tap into your special gifts. Never surrender to the normal. Acknowledge your special gifts. Know that you have special gifts. Maybe surrender to it. There's a sense of surrender. There's a sense of, I've been fighting that I'm intuitive. I've been fighting that I'm empathic, and maybe Spirit's saying, hey, we're going to put people in front of you that we want you to share this knowledge. We want you to share that gift. Can I have one more of these, please, Spirit? It will all make sense to you soon. I love that. Sometimes it just all comes together, whether it's an aha moment, a moment in time. You realize your purpose, you realize your mission, you identify a calling. Sometimes we don't know the answers, but just know the answers that you do seek, eventually you do find, and they're inside of you, and they are revealed. I really like this feeling of tapping into your special gifts. I think that maybe they're having you take a really good look at yourself and what makes you unique or what makes you different, and run with it. You know, maybe it's a calling, maybe it's a true purpose. So let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words and your comments. I really appreciate them. If you'd like to book a private reading, please go to my website, kathymammolenpsychicmedium.com. I also have 2 other YouTube channels here on YouTube. I have a Pick a Card channel and I have a Twin Flame Soulmate channel, and you may enjoy those readings as well. The links are in the description below. I hope you enjoyed your general read today, and we'll see you all again real soon.